I would like to hand over to Carolin Kranz, who is not only the head, but even the heart of the dialogue approach of the Dialogforum Nano. And if I do hand over that to you, my mind is always a picture like there are always heroes who are in the forefront, and BASF is for sure one of those, but heroes live dangerously, okay, even if they are alone in the forefront. And if we talk about how to foster nano-communication, I would like to ask you, how could you, knowing that this is the situation of the regulatory background, how could you foster, support, or encourage your colleagues, which are sitting right here in the audience, your colleagues from industry, how to come up on that, how to close the rows of the forefront, and how to communicate about nano? Difficult question, I know.
Okay, Antje, thank you very much for the question. I was wondering when Tatjana made this wish list to the Commission whether I would also be able to give a wish list to the Commission what we would like to do.
Oh, yeah.
But in some places we are probably very close together. For us really the most relevant is also the definition. We have the situation that in one part of Europe a material is a nanomaterial, and in another part of Europe a material is not a nanomaterial. For example, in France and in the European Commission. And there is also another problem with regard to the measurement methods. I think this is even more urgent to solve this problem. For example, if we apply this questionnaire of 7 questions, if we send it out to our suppliers, and even if we send it to suppliers with the same materials, we get 10 different answers. You know, one say it's a material and another say it's not a nanomaterial. Again, we also have a third challenge. This is that we still do not really know about the legal consequences. You know, if we as a company really now to decide to classify a material as a nanomaterial, we don't know what will happen to this. We do not know how many requests we will get to update the REACH dossiers. So we read more clarification what legal consequences this will have. And also with regard to the cosmetics regulation, you know, we have UV filters on the markets since years, and we send in the data, and now they need to be approved and put in on the positive list so that we can market them. So this is a lot of uncertainty for us. We will struggle, and this is also the reason why we are a bit careful with the communication about nanomaterials. Currently there is no real method to determine. You can say either it's a nanomaterial or not. But still we decided to go for this dialogue 5 years ago, independent whether we knew whether it is a material, and the good opportunity in our dialogue was really that we could discuss these types of questions. We exactly discussed the question, should be all our pigments nanomaterials? Makes this sense? So we really had a good forum to discuss this. We had a very science-based, very reasonable discussion. And maybe one factor of success was that we did not meet only once, so we met for a long time of period. We met 6 or 7 times, so really we built up some relationships with each other. We learned about the values, and Iris Wolf said we learned to listen to each other, and we learned to communicate and understand each other. So really what I want to do is really to encourage also others to step into this adventure and go for a dialogue. As BASF, we want to continue our dialogue. We are now thinking to transfer the format to European level.